Taurus, this is Marishi, your channel to look at. I've already pulled out a few cards from two different decks to see what is the energy you are in as of now and what you need to hear for the coming week. Actually, this week. In the first set, we've got the Star card as your first card, along with the Tower and the Ace of Swords in reverse. In the second set, we've got the King of Wands, along with the Hangman and the Seven of Cups. Behind the deck, we've got the Knight of Swords and the Magician. Some of you Taurans out there might be sensing some kind of a change is going to come about. Some kind of transformation is going to happen within your life. Okay? Because so far it has been very dull. You have been living the same life day in and day out. It has been repetitive. It is boring. Okay? If you look at this Hangman, this person has been stagnant for too long. Okay? Whatever was around him, it is starting to bore him. He's playing with his threads and there is carpets forming on his legs. Literally spiders walking around over his body. That word. Okay? But yet, he can sense it, that something is going to change. If you look at this King of Wands, his forehead is lighted up. His third eye is on fire. So he can sense what is going to come about. And we are talking about the Tower moment up here. It's almost like there is a change in the air. You really can sense it from a mile. This is going to happen. There is something going to come about. It's going to shake up your world. You're going to get out of this hanged man situation. Okay? And it's almost like it is destined to happen. This is meant to happen. There is a hand of destiny in your situation. This is written in the stars, literally with a star card. This is destined to happen. I would advise you not to be reckless with this whole opportunity which is coming through. Make use of it. Okay? Have the intention to use it in the right sense, for the right purpose. Because with the Ace of Swords in reverse up here, you might screw it up. Okay, because it's just coming all of a sudden, it's just falling from the sky and you're like, wow, what should I do about it? You have so many ideas. Okay, but there is a need to be grounded, to not be up in the clouds, okay, to not have your head up in the clouds and go all just be grounded about it, okay, and make wise choices. That is very important for you in this reading. Make very wise choices. What is important and what is not. Even with the Magician up here, you need to use this opportunity for the right, with the right intention. Make use of it for making things better for you. You cannot waste this opportunity whatsoever. I know I am repeating it, but you cannot just, because there is a sense that you can screw it up. Because it's almost like you have so many choices. You're like, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do that, blah, blah, blah. But then, at the end, nothing is done. It's all over the place. You might have lost on this opportunity. You might have wasted this opportunity. And whatever is coming through, it's coming through fast with the Knight of Swords. Okay, fast pace. From a mile you can sense it. It is coming because it's on its way. So expect that, and you can work on it. Three of Pentacles. You might have the help of other people. This Tower moment, whatever is going to be the shake-up in your life, it might be offered to you by another person. There is support which is coming through. There is collaborations. Whatever it is in your case, there is something which is coming through and you have to receive it. Because that will take you out of this hangman's phase in your life. Okay? You might have felt so much injustice which is happening in your life, but here, and things are not going your way, there is no potential, all that is going to change. Okay, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you might have thought you might never be able to get out of this phase of your life which is screwed up, which is fucked up, all that. Okay, but here, this is the time which is you can expect things to change for the better. Yeah, we've got 3 knights together. Yeah, Knight of Swords, a Knight of Wands, a Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Whatever was not working, they're asking you to leave it behind and move on, because you are up for an adventure. So whatever is not working, just leave it behind. Whatever never worked, just let it be. Okay? Yes, 7 of Wands. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to fight it. You have to just move on with your life. Very, very, very strong energy for you, because both my ears is hurting. Okay, it's torturous throughout your reading. I'm just trying to control it. You cannot brood over things which did not work out. This is not the time to brood over. Again, this is not the time to think about things which did not work out. Whatever is coming through, focus on having a new approach in life. Don't go back into the past and try to dig it up. No, that is not advisable. You've got the Hermit card in reverse. So it's asking you to assess the whole situation. You don't want to fall into a pit. You want to escape falling into a pit which you have dug out. So assess the situation. Don't have that thought about going back, because with the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse, I'm telling you, you have some kind of negative way of thinking about this transformation which is coming. Okay, there might be an energy about reviving things which might have been dead for far too long, and there is no way anything is going to come out of it. But you are distracted. You are distracted because you're going back in there, which is not even worth it, which is not going to even serve you. So rather, focus on yourself. Focus what would bring about some kind of a transformation in your own life. Prioritize yourself first. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. Even if it means you'll have to start over again, let go of things which is not working out, so be it. Doesn't matter. You have to make the choice. I can only tell you, you have to make the choice what is important. You have to make the choice of not, if you look at this, there is this kite is out of control. Okay, this kite is out of control, but you have to make the choice whether you want to be grounded or be all over the place. Just go with the flow of the wind. If that is your thought process, I'm telling you, you're going to screw it up. Yes, fools. There is a fool's journey, but you have to calculate it. You are going on a journey, but you need to calculate how to go about it. 2 of Cups. There is something new which is coming in. I'm telling you, there is something which is coming in. It could be a person, it could be an opportunity, whatever it is. We're speaking about the 2 of Cups, but here I see newness, new beginnings. You're going to love what is coming through. Okay, but be grounded and use it. Okay, just don't screw it up. Just don't screw it up. And don't hold on to the past. Okay, keep that Pandora's box closed itself. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you might have that instinct to open up the Pandora's box and whatever comes out, and that will be it. But it is your choice whether you want to open the box or not. You got two eights together. Okay, work on what is important. Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Wands in reverse. So work on what is important and let go of what is not working, which doesn't have the chance to even go anywhere because it never went anywhere. What is the point of now trying to take it somewhere? Magician and yes, Page of Cups, Page of Coins in reverse. Something doesn't have the potential. You need to make that decision. You are wise enough, okay, without me telling you. You have the intellect to know what is not working, which doesn't have the potential to work, even start off. There was a reason why it didn't even start off previously. Why now then? Because I can see you are distracted. Your head is up in the clouds and it is yes, it did not. I'm repeating because I've already said it intuitively, and then I see the cards. It's the same cards which says the same thing which I've already spoken, but I cannot just dismiss the cards and you will be thinking, okay fine, the lady doesn't know what the cards mean. No, that is the only reason why I have to repeat the same thing. But I hope you get it, yeah? Because I see one or two comments which say, you're repeating a lot of things. What can I do? I've already spoken about it earlier without seeing the cards. Can you blame me? No. Okay, Page of Coins and a Six of Wands. So something did not work for a reason, then you should assess. It's not even worth it. It is not going anywhere. You did not succeed the last time. Then why now? Yes, it's a dead situation. It's a dead situation. Dude. Ten of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups. There was a reason for it to die. There is no reason for you to, dig out the skeletons out and see whether it's actually dead. This person has 10 swords on his back. Okay, there is no way this person is going to survive. There is a reason for why this whole situation was buried. Because it's dead. Okay, don't go back in there and see whether it's actually dead or not. You're wasting your time, wasting your opportunity on something which is not going anywhere. Okay, which doesn't have the potential to go anywhere. Knight of Coins in reverse. What did I say about not being reckless? If you look at this card upright, this person is actually tossing a coin. He is very laid back in the way he's, living his life. It's almost like it's a gamble. Toss a coin, heads or tails. Whatever comes through, that is a choice. That's not the way to make the choice. You cannot be reckless. You just cannot be reckless with this transformation which is happening in your life. Make use of it. Okay? Have the right intention. Have the right strategy to go about it. I'm repeating. You cannot fuck it up. You just cannot fuck it up this time. Yeah. Four of Cups. It might be you are distracted for a reason. Maybe, yes, Four of Wands. Maybe it's because you don't like how things are right now and you just, you're just not liking it. That is why you're focused on how you can make it better. But then it shows you. It was never meant, the stability of this, whatever you're trying to revive again from the graveyard. It's almost toxic. Yeah, High Priestess. Your head is somewhere. Your head is somewhere else. That is why you're being distracted. Because your head is regards to building it up again. Starting over again with the same situation. That is why I'm being a little harsh to you guys. Because I get the sense that there is something, the way you're going to use this opportunity is going to be a little negative. You're going to be a little distracted about going back into the past and, wasting this whole change which is going to, after you've wasted it, you're going to be back to this hangman situation. Do you want that, or do you actually want to move on? Like the Six of Swords which I showed you, you have to put the past behind and move on. For your own sake. Seven of Wands in reverse. It is your choice to make. I can tell you what to do. but it's wholly up to you to make the decision whether you have to climb up the stairs or you have to, walk down and start over again. It's just up to you. Or just hang in there, like what you have been doing for some time. Empress and the Judge. They're asking you to be focus on yourself and be abundant by yourself, and stop being very critical. Okay, stop being very critical about the whole thing, why it has ended, why things have ended, why I am in such a situation, blah blah blah. Stop being critical about that. Ignore that. If that has happened, it is a chapter to be closed. Then just let it be. Yes, Two of Wands. Right now, there is a need to be focused. Okay, there is a need to, draw your future hereafter. Understand what you really need and go by the plan. Plan it out, step by step. This is what I would achieve. Be precise about it. You cannot be all over the place anymore. You're being given a chance. Okay, and it's almost like, even if it's a tower moment, it's just going to shake you out of this, and it's for the better. If only you do not waste that opportunity. Okay. Plan it out. Be very strategic about what you want. Okay, be very determined to get what you want. You might be not all that sufficient, but you are enough to make things work for you. Okay, if you plan it out with the right intention. The Magician is more than enough. You have it all in you. Even if you are not sufficient, you have enough resources to make through. Okay, make use of this opportunity in the best possible way. Yeah, things which is not working, Five of Pentacles, it's almost like you are being given some kind of a miracle. You are being given some kind of, a help from the above. If you look at this, it's just landing in your bowl. This opportunity is actually falling from the sky, and it's falling in your bowl. It's almost like it's helping you out in the situation. Just make use of it, okay? Yeah. You might have lost people in your life, okay? There might have been so much battles, yes. Even with the Five of Wands, there might have been conflicts with the people. You might have lost people who were precious to you, who were important to you. But then it is time to draw a new picture. Okay, you are tired, you're exhausted. You have really lost people, okay? Because I saw it earlier as well. If you look at this person, he's holding onto a brush, which is interesting for someone who's holding a broken sword. Okay, so you might have lost so much. Okay, you are exhausted after this battle. There is this conflict going on between the people, but you still have a brush in your hand to paint a new picture. Make use of that brush. Okay. Yes, these are the people whom I was, thinking about. People might not be supporting you. Okay, people might be against you. These are the people whom you want in your life. That is why in your old age, you're really thinking about these people, okay, who's not by your side. But when I look at this, you really want this person or people, there could be many people, okay? You really want these people in your life in the long run. That is why you're a little distracted. You're very overwhelmed from the looks of it. Okay. So, yeah. Emotionally, you are a little off balance. Okay? And that is affecting your decisions. That is there might have people who has hurt you, okay, who has hurt your emotions, who has hurt your pride. The Strength card in reverse and the Emperor. Your pride has been affected. You don't hold control over these people anymore, and that is affecting you somehow. That is why the way you're thinking is, going back. What can I do about it? What can I, how can I bring them back in my life? Blah, blah, blah. But this is not the time for all that. That is why I'm keeping on stressing on the same thing. Okay, collaborate with new people and make use of this opportunity, because it might not, yes, have that breakthrough. Okay, think with the clarity. Bring in the people and brainstorm with them if that is required. Okay, you if you have confusion with what I'm speaking to you, ask somebody else and brainstorm with those people around you who is your well-wishers, and they will, because when you have this blinders on, you cannot see anything else. You are just, you will think what matters to you most. Okay, you wouldn't think how things are as it is, because you will only think from your side, from your perspective. But if you bring in a third person into your picture and ask them, is this how it is? What do you think? What is the chances? Blah, blah, blah. They will be, they will be unbiased about their opinions. I do not know whom I'm speaking to you, whom I'm speaking to right now. Okay, it's for me, I'm doing a cold reading. It's blindly. But if this story resonates to you, then good enough. Okay, the same way, I'm being unbiased. I am only reading the cards which is coming through for you. Okay, so if you don't believe me, ask from, rather than a family member, ask somebody who doesn't know your story and put it out there and ask their thought on this. They might say you the same thing. Okay. Yes, they're asking you not to cry over spilt milk anymore. Somebody has walked out. Okay, if you look at this reflection in this mirror, the door is wide open. So a little boy is crying, okay, over the broken glasses or cups, teacups, whatever. So in reverse, it is asking you to get over it. Stop crying over spilt milk. Stop crying over people who has walked away, blah, blah, blah. You get where I'm going with this. Yes, this might be regards to companionships, commitments, etc. Okay? You need to understand it is not going anywhere with the Three of Wands. If it was a pride, I would have said there is still, there is still a future. But it's in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. You are exposed. You feel very vulnerable without this person in your life, all that. But it is time to get over it, because you need to realize how things are as it is. Okay, you cannot ignore the facts, because it's out in the open. It's always like, the dirty linens are, put out. Whatever that quote was, I just can't remember. You wash the dirty linens in the public and everybody knows what is going on. There is no way you can, recreate or go back into the past and, wipe out the whole thing. You cannot fight what is not working with a Page of... I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to look at the next card. That's it. Page of Swords and the Chariot in reverse. You cannot fight. Okay, this is a silly energy. You're just fighting something which is not going anywhere. The Chariot in reverse. This chariot is not moving anywhere. This has been halted. The tire in this bike is already punctured, and you cannot find a pump. Whatever. You get what I'm trying to say again. It's not going anywhere. You cannot fight it. Fight the situation anymore. You got to stop, and you need to move on. Like I said, the Six of Swords in this side. You got to leave behind something which is not working and move on. Okay, so make use of the opportunity. There is some kind of a transformation which is coming. There is some kind of a newness which is coming. Okay, there might be new people who is popping out into your life. Take advantage. Okay, you can, like the King of Swords is painting a new picture, you can paint a new picture, new future. I'm going to stop here. This is Marishi on my channel. If you look at it next week. Bye bye.